After a long journey through the regular season, the playoffs have finally arrived, and we're set to bring you round one action from the West here on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. It's the Phoenix Suns facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. You take a look at the Thunder.
Well, I think they're the favorites here. They have home court. In a longer series, though, the better team typically prevails. They've certainly had the better year up to this point.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. You look at Oklahoma City, they come in with home court advantage, but I don't think many people expect them to skate right through.
Yeah, I'll be surprised if this series isn't hard fought. Right away, they're going to have to get into the take no prisoners mindset that you need in the playoffs.
Now here's Halliburton. And there it is for him.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior.
Looking it over. Durant for three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs. First quarter of play, a minute in. And stolen by Suggs. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs, getting off the floor with such ease?
Has to Ware. Right side Johnson. Ware, that's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Suggs. Thrown down hard with both hands.
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive.
Halliburton misses. And stolen by Nembhard. Bridges outside. The kick out to Johnson. And stolen by Suggs. Good chance here for Irving. The putback. It's good on the putback. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Feels playing disruptive basketball.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Now here's Irving. A good look from Johnson. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The kick out to Johnson. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Halliburton goes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Johnson inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The officials saw contact while he was going up. That's on Khalil Ware. Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the night. Good on the second one. Thunder trail by 5. Halliburton on the attack. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Halliburton's got 6.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. The Suns making a switch here. Phoenix leading by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Outside Johnson. Outside Kamara. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks it from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Over to the wing. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Johnson with a bucket.
And that's where Johnson does most of his work offensively, inside the paint.
It's Johnson with a drive. Pass to Kamara. Back to Messi. Outside Kamara. To the paint. Knocked loose. Halliburton with a steal. Here's the break. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And just outstanding hustle from Johnson. When he gets a step on the D in the open floor, it's over.
From deep, Johnson. Here's Messi. Pass to Kamara. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. Oklahoma City trailing. Nembhard outside. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Second free throw, no good. .46 left in the first quarter. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance of a three-point play here. One to the line for one. Phoenix shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Thunder trail by 4. The drive by Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Low. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Phoenix leading by 4. 1:07 left now in the first quarter. For 3, Durant hits a three-pointer.
Well, Durant takes a hard shot and makes it look so easy.
Here's Hendricks. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain triple nuts and I'm coming for my revenge.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Here's Durant. Suggs outside. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. Second chance effort. Yes, on the jumper.
Impressive dime from KD. You look at his assist numbers over his career, and they are elite for his position.
Inside. Williams. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Back to Durant. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Phoenix out in front.
24.
And time for us to get back into it here in game one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
Pass to Suggs. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the floor.
On the wing, Durant. All sorts of time. The shot misses.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
They now take the lead. And the Thunder lead by 1.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you got it.
On the wing, Suggs. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Here's Nembhard. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Screen by Durant. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. To the inside. And the basket by Malawach.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Back to Bridges. Down low. 5 to shoot. Where? Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Right wing. Outside Durant. On the wing, Irving. Screen by Durant. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Such a smooth operator out of the pick and roll. Irving can do so much with the ball. It's ridiculous. It makes it so difficult to game plan for him because he can break down pretty much any defense.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
The kick out to Johnson. Driving to the basket. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
When he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Durant inside. Fires the 3. Shot by Johnson. No good. Thunder with a lead. Pass to Bridges. Beyond the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Obviously, Bridges has practiced this look to death. He is so smooth from the corner.
Here's Suggs. The Thunder pull it in. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Grant outside. Jackson outside. The 3 is up. Pure from 3-point range. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Kamara. the inside. A shot to stop the run. The shot by Misi, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And they pick up 2.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
The rebound by Jackson.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Oh, nice shot by Mitchell.
Yeah, nice dish there by Grant. Playing unselfishly and putting the team ahead of himself. Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And that one is hammered home.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Thunder leading by 12. Williams on the wing. And we've got 1:18 left in the second. 6 to shoot. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Yeah, showing the speed there. Grant saw a crease and took it.
The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. With the drive. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Grant. Here's Hendricks. Outside, Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And Williams punches it home.
Showing great awareness and quick decision-making. That's how you handle getting double-teamed. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Outside for Grant. Here's Mitchell. Johnson with the defensive effort. That'll count. So we conclude the first half. Thunder out in front, leading by 14. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
40.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Bridges outside. Halliburton on the wing. Halliburton drives. And it's good. 2 points. Halliburton got 8.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Outside Irving. Pass to Champagny. And here's Durant. From 11 feet away. Durant, so effective inside.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
Throws it up high. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And with that length and athleticism, Johnson is always a lob threat.
Here's Irving. The rebound by Ware.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Halliburton. Launches it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Irving for 3. Here's Oklahoma City now. 16-point lead.
Oh, wow. I didn't see that coming.
And that was a dunk contest material kind of jam. Johnson just letting it all hang out. 1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Nembhard outside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And a big-time scoring night for Johnson. Looking for a shot and playing with serious confidence.
Malawatch misses. Thunder leading by 20. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
There's the drive. Deflected. Outside Johnson. Shot on the wing. And he gets it to go. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Phoenix shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he drops the first. Both good from the line that time. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Out to the wing. On the take. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Yeah, great play. Halliburton ferocious with the ball in his hands, using that long frame to his advantage.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Halliburton. Soft touch off the glass. Halliburton's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And good work by Halliburton, outthinking the defense and creating an opportunity for himself.
Here's Johnson. The shot comes out. Thunder leading by 21. Now Bridges. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by Kamara.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
Johnson with a bucket.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Pass to Bridges. 1:49 left to play in the third. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges has got 5 points. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Pass to Jackson. Grab the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Williams with the screen. Here's Mitchell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Suns trail by 20. Low. And that one is stuffed right through.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And the layup falls. Johnson's got 11 in the second half.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Back to Jackson. Outside for Mitchell. The layup off target. It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by... Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Suns trail by 14. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Jackson surveying the D. Williams with the screen. Mitchell drives in. That one drops for him. And the Thunder lead by 14.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Pass to Malawach. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way.
Outside Mitchell. To the middle. Williams. Durant pulls it in. Suns trail by 9. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is up and in.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Outside for Mitchell. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one. But who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Pass to Smith. Back to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And now a 12-point Thunder lead. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Suggs. Outside for Irving. Back to Suggs. Pass to Durant. Lots of room. And the shot goes.
What I like about Durant is his shot selection. Just such an intelligent shot taker.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money. Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Pass to Johnson. Nembhard outside. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And this is why Johnson can't afford to hold back inside. Sometimes you can get through.
Now here's Durant. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Irving. There's a screen to the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Durant for 3. At the arc. KD drains it.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Here's Johnson. And he slams it down.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's looking to power it down.
Irving got a hand on it. They retain possession. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Bridges fires. Suggs pulls it down.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here.
He got it.
At his size, KD is able to see the floor so well, and it helps him make passes just like that.
Bridges! And a one-handed slam.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Halliburton looking over the floor. Nembhard outside. Lets it fly from 18. Durant there for the rebound. Suns trail by 10. Puts up the tray. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Johnson outside. That's a man on a mission right there.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Both teams will make substitutions. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. Coach implored them to stay locked in mentally, telling the squad, quote, "I know you're tired, but we cannot make costly mistakes." It was a simple but important message.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Durant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Mitchell. Driving in. He launches. Now Grant. Jackson with it. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell fires. Can't get it to go. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
Smith, left side, from deep. Durant with the rebound. Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 6. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Let's loose for 3. Oh, it misses. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals.
We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. You look at the Thunder. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1. Win with another one tonight. They'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. The Suns making a switch here. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Well, they started off with a Game-1 win. Now they need to get another one here to keep the home court advantage.
And even with that win in Game-1, they can't take their foot off the proverbial pedal, right? As good as they were last game, they'll need to be better tonight to avoid a letdown.
The shot's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Trains the three-pointer.
Well, Andrew Nembhard steps into that in good rhythm. Nice catch and shoot opportunity.
Irving with the bounce pass. There's a screen by Kamara. To the wing right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Suggs missing.
Oh, he missed a chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Johnson. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Going in there, and Johnson playing big.
Irving from long range. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Halliburton.
That's a big-time finish from Tyrese Halliburton. Take off. Let him hear you, Tyrese.
Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And here are the Thunder now. 4-point game. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with Oklahoma City's head coach. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Suns trail by 6. Pass to Suggs. A 3-ball. And Ware pulls it down. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Thunder. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just powered that
one of the game's top dunkers. Back to Kamara. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Boy, in pick-and-roll situations, Kevin Durant has every pass. The lob, the pocket pass, so pretty.
Now, here is Irving. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Irving. Here's Malawach. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
You love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So both teams making some changes here. Johnson right side. Pass to Nembhard. Clock at 6. Out to Bridges. Over Durant. Bridges misses.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Fires away from way outside. The shot by KD. No good. It's Nembhard on the wing. Back to Bridges. It's blocked. And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll see some free throws here. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Now, here's Johnson. Still scoreless. That one falls.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Halliburton. He has 6. Halliburton is doubled. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
It is so much fun watching these guys just throw it down. Jalen Johnson could do it with the best of them.
Williams with the block. And they'll keep possession. Back to Durant. Shoots over Johnson. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Messi. Back to Johnson. Shoots over Bridges. Johnson can't hit. The Thunder leading by 3. And he uses the glass on the way.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. It's Nembhard on the wing. Halliburton up top. Williams trying to break free. And it's Halliburton missing. Suns trailed by 5. From deep, Johnson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Ball stolen. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Messi. And Messi throws it down.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And here is Mitchell. Down low. Stripped away. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
The big man, Mark Williams, finishing with authority. A little message along with that finish.
Here's Lowe. And he slams it one-handed.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is. And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Mitchell. Out left to the wing. Here's Hendricks. Back to Mitchell. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
What a quality pass from Jalen Suggs. This guy relishes the chance to set up his teammates.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Suns trail by 3. Outside, Suggs. Johnson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And then Johnson with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Hendricks. Hasn't made one yet. Williams a screen. Mitchell. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times where he can be tough to check.
Here's Messi. No good with the layup. Grant outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, this is why Jeremy Grant's size is important. Stretches out beautifully whenever he's close to the rack.
And Messi throws it down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Pass to Hendricks. Back to Mitchell. And there's the drive. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Stolen by Grant. Mitchell outside. It's stolen by Johnson. And Messi throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Halliburton on the wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
When you think of Tyrese Halliburton, it is 2 things: positional size and unbelievable skill.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that
shot? Here's Lowe, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
This guy's such a strong mid-range shooter.
Here's Halliburton. Halliburton converts inside.
Boy, how about that move? Halliburton has that ball on a string.
Here's Lowe. He takes it in.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. To the middle. Pass to Ware. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Halliburton on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And finished off by Halliburton.
We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton in the house.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Lowe. He has 6. And that one drops for him.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And then Johnson with the jam.
Oh, Johnson with the vicious finish.
Durant in the corner. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
1:44 left to play in the first half. Here's Lowe. Durant in the corner. There's the pick. Bridges with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Halliburton outside. Pass to Ware. Kicks it out to Johnson. Halliburton outside. Clock is at 3. With one on the clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Here's Johnson. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Out to Bridges. Kamara with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Durant. Durant going to work inside.
We call that the ultimate high percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
Picks it out to Johnson. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Halliburton with it. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And just one of those nights with Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's putting it to the defense.
Low. Off with the layup. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. The Thunder with the lead. Outside Jackson. Pass to Grant. Out to Smith. 5 on the clock. Mitchell wide open. Misses the 3. Johnson in the corner. To the inside. Lets it go from the wing. Good. He hits the jump shot. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Grant outside. Pass to Irving. To the paint. Here's Malone.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Mitchell up top. Smith right side. Shoots over Malone. And it's Smith missing. Pass to Johnson. Now Kamara. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Hendricks. Out to Smith. On the wing, Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look and good night. They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And Phoenix making a change. Halliburton outside. Johnson right side. Pass to Ware. Here's the three. And that one is off. The Suns trail. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Halliburton outside. It's Nembhard on the wing. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Miguel showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
They set the pick. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now, here is Halliburton. 13 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Kamara with it. Halliburton picks him up. Pass to Kamara. Back to Johnson. And that one, good. Johnson's got 8.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Halliburton for 3. He misses his 3rd shot of the game. He has made 6 of his 9. Here he goes. Now, Suggs still without a basket. The game now all time.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
That one goes in.
Boy, foul line and down. Andrew Nembhard, such a good scorer.
Pass to Nisi. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 5. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
All free throws good from Bridges. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. Johnson in the corner. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Rebound by Johnson. And he drives in. It's hauled in by the Suns.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Johnson surveying the floor. And then Johnson with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Oh!
When Tyrese Halliburton is looking to be aggressive as a scorer, it sets every other aspect of his game. He is cooking.
Here's Johnson. Up and in on the layup. Johnson's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. It's deflected, and it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
And what I love about Jalen Johnson, just, how versatile he is in the scary part. This guy is still improving. He's got another level to get to.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. lines. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
The Thunder with the lead.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
With 4 seconds on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Phoenix shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he's good on the second. Grant, right side. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter.
54.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Here's Lowe. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Drives to the hoop. Out to the wing. Durant drawing the double team. Here's Malone.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Lowe. Pass to Malone. And that one, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Mitchell outside. Back to Jackson. And it's blocked. KD with it. Running down by Jackson. The shot's good from Irving.
Excellent setup. The pre-shot preparation, getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see it, Kyrie.
Out to Smith. Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And they're trailing by 3. Inside. Pass to Hendricks. Now Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, this is a move and an example of why Williams is such a high percentage shooter.
Low shot is good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Here's Malowatch, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Mark Williams.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Yeah, if you're going to concede the three-point shot to Tyrese Halliburton, he knows what a high-value shot that is.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told the guys to stay accurate inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Bridges attacking. Some solid defense there from KD.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have hooked him up all evening long.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
They push it up 4-on-3. Here's Bridges. Suggs with the steal. Outside Irving. Outside Durant. Johnson outside. Durant drawing the double team. And that one is good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Johnson. Irving rips down the rebound. Suns lead by 3. Puts it up from 15. It's off. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Jammed in. He was headed straight to the hoop the whole way.
And whatever this team needs, Johnson is willing and able to provide.
Johnson goes in. Irving outside. The putback. Oh, sticks the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Halliburton right side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
The Thunder call timeout. Halliburton outside. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And Mark Dagnall calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Here's Lowe. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the net, but how about the finish with intention?
Oh, great defense here. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 14 foul.
A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Now Johnson. There's the shot. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And clearly they're in the driver's seat here, but they still have to get a stop. The main thing is they can't allow that open, quick look from beyond the arc.
Halliburton. Oh, the dunk.
Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage. He goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
The Thunder call timeout. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And you need a foul here to try to extend the game. Best case is the inbound pass goes to a poor free throw shooter, but really they have to foul whoever it ends up with. Those free throws make things a little...
Not sure why they did that. I mean, this makes 0 sense to take a technical here.
Second team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he can't get either to fall. And they go to the intentional foul. And a big mental mistake as they get called for the timeout when they have none remaining. And they're going to pay for it with maybe the rarest of technical fouls.
And guys, you know that during the last timeout. The guys are all reminded and reminding each other, hey, we don't have any left. What a huge error.
It's certainly, Greg, not one we see very often, but it does happen. His mind was diverted on other things, I guess, not the timeout situation for sure. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some...
Game 3 of the Western Conference quarterfinals, all tied at 1-1. If the first 2 games mean anything, should be in for a heck of a series. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Phoenix Suns. You look at the Suns, they managed to take 1 game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
And, you know, anytime you're going on the road, the first 2 games, realistically, you're hoping to get a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand. They've stolen home court advantage. Now they need this one. They got to get greedy.
Pass to Nemo. Halliburton flies in. And finished off by Halliburton.
On the drive, Halliburton keeps his options open. If the defense doesn't commit, he just takes it to the rim.
Irving for 3. And Ware pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Deflects the pass. And stolen by Irving. Durant wide open. He fires. Bangs on the... Trifecta. KD's got his second bucket of the night.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And the Suns making a change here. You look at Phoenix. Well, they got to be happy with how this series started. Splitting the first 2 games. Now, here they are at home.
Yeah, as the lower seed, you just want one of those first 2. Now, they've stolen home court advantage and are in a pretty good position in this series.
Here's Bridges. And he drives in. And he's slammed in by Bridges.
And sometimes you just get a step on the defender. Bridges saw an opening there and exploited.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
And Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Finished off the break.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Now here's Durant. He has 7. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by Kamare. Suns leading by 5. It's Durant on the wing. Pass to Kamare. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Halliburton. Phoenix grabs the miss. And now, Hallie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked him what his strategy was for slowing down Tyrese Halliburton, and he said to guard him tightly. Even when he's dribbling the ball up the floor, I want us to be aggressive. I don't want him to have any breathing room. Let's see how much pressure they bring tonight against him. Back to you.
All right, Hallie, thank you for that. And here is Irving. After Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Here's Kamara. Rebound by Johnson. Thunder trailing by 4. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And that was impressive. Johnson can flat out fly.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's Lowe. Yes, that goes in.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Nembhard for three. And the Thunder another three.
Three-point field goal.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Misi. Clock at 6. They set the screen. Second shot opportunity. And that's good. Number 2.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
It's blocked. Here's Lowe. And they'll get another chance. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Johnson can't get it to go.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Pass to Lowe. Driving to the basket. The 17-footer goes down. 6 points for him.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
Out to Bridges. The 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Lowe. Suns have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. Thunder trailing by 7. Kicks it out to Grant. It's stolen by Suggs. And Misi throws it down.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Here's Hendrick. The shot's good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Johnson outside. Fires from deep. No good that time. Mitchell outside. Up and in on the layup.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
18.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The Suns making a change here. Suns leading by 3. Now Irving. Outside for Durant. Inside. Here's Malawach. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Suns lead by 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Williams, that's good.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Pass to Malawach. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Mitchell. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many trials.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Irving double team to the paint. Here's Malawach.
And forget about finesse. This is all about the power.
Jackson looking around, and it's in there. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Back to KD. Lets a floater go. Upside Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got 6.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And the foul called on Toumani Camara. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Back to Williams. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And Grant's such a versatile player. He can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his teammates.
Now Camara. Here's Malawach. He's covered by Grant. Count the basket.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Back to Mitchell. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Malawach. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see it. That's your point guard getting up.
The Thunder leading by 3. Mitchell outside. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Mitchell missing. Pass to Irving. And here is Durant. The baseline J off the mark.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Hendricks. And Brent now top of the key. And the foul called on Toumani Camara. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established the position there.
Halliburton with it. Johnson with it. Picked up by Suggs. Halliburton, no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's KD. And Ware pulls it down. Here's Johnson. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Yeah, that time they're out in the open floor, and Jalen Johnson finished off that break beautifully.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. Suns trail by 5. Here's Lowe. Phoenix, no good that time either. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Nemard with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Hendricks. Now, oh, man!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Low shot is good.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City. Here's Bridges, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And earlier in his career, Bridges was tentative about putting the ball on the floor. Not anymore.
And he sinks the second. Suns trailed by 6. Fires for 3. Low shot is good. Low's got his second bucket of the night.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing offense like that.
It's deflected.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Champagnie. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Halliburton. Bridges outside. It's blocked. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 2. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Hendricks. And here's Halliburton. The rebound by Champagnie.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, nice.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. They lead by 1. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Ware. In the corner, it's Bridges. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's Low. Now, here's Johnson. For the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. 10 points for him.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind it out game.
Pass to Johnson. Over Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Trey Johnson.
Well, as his game matures and he adds some strength, Jalen Johnson should be able to get to the line more often.
The Suns trailing. Pass to Messi. And Messi throws it down.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Now Ware. Defended by Messi. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
and a guy who can get up off the floor. Halliburton will throw one down if you're sleeping.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Pass to Williams. Mitchell outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. For Oklahoma City, they're up on 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. And Mitchell drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line. Outside
Irving. Good work there as it goes.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Mitchell looking it over. Little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
And he finishes nicely on the way. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Stolen by Grant. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Johnson from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Johnson's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Wow, 5 straight hits coming out of there. They are rolling.
Mitchell. Diving in. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly done.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Williams. The elbow with Mitchell. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off his shot before second violation. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Thunder with some changes. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
The kick out to Irving. And there's the drive. Here's Malawach. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Halliburton with it. Basket counts. Halliburton's got 4 this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Ethan Emhart. Out to Bridges. Now Halliburton. Off target at the rim. Pass to Lowe. Driving inside. Can't cash in from close range. In the corner, it's Bridges. Halliburton looking around. And Halliburton slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And here is Irving. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Nemo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Pass to KD. Bridges with the steal. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Nembhard. He's got 5. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Here's Malowacz. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Malowacz has got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Thunder out in front, leading by just 2. Wilt. And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. The Suns trailing. Here's Lowe. There's a screen by Kamara. Pass to Nisi. And the shot goes down.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
And KD, no good on that one. So it's the Thunder now. Here's Mitchell, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Mitchell's got 10 points here in the second half.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Mitchell right side. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Here's Durant. Good on the baseline jam. Durant's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's helping around that mid-range.
Stolen by Durant to take the lead. And Johnson lays it in. And the Suns lead by 2. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Bridges misses. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. Making the most of the screen, that's how it's
done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Phoenix leading by 4. Up to the right wing. Here's Lowe. No good on the 3.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Pass to Nembhard. To Ware. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pocket 4. To Nembhard. Halliburton for 3. No good on that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Lowe. There's a screen by Kamara. Now Durant. Takes the shot. And he hits the jumper.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside Bridges. Here's Halliburton. KD on the wing. Oh, good on the layup. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Oklahoma City. Ware with it. Nembhard. That free throw good from Nembhard. And the Thunder making a switch here. And both free throws good for Nembhard.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in this situation. Not easy to convert those free throws.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Suggs. Big time move inside.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Now Johnson rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Well, they needed a bucket right there, and it's Johnson who comes through.
Bridges with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 4. Johnson attacking. Halliburton. The basket is good.
And guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his abilities, and eventually others start to believe.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. So both teams making some changes here. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He seemed pleased with his team's performance, saying, quote, "We're on track. We're doing everything right. Keep it tight out there, and let's take back the lead in this series." Back to you.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. Now, Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. Off the glass.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Johnson outside. Oh, what a finish.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Irving. Here's Durant. Fires the three. The three goes down.
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot.
Cleared away by Suggs. KD looking around. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
Oklahoma City.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Count it! So the Suns win it, and they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance.